In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the power liftgate actuator on your Honda Pilot. This is located in the rear of the vehicle and attached to the rear door. Let's get started. Before we can remove our struts, we need to gain access into the door. We're going to start by removing the center trim panel. If you don't have a plastic trim tool, you can use a flathead and a rag. Be very careful not to damage anything. Pull out quickly at each of these points. Now we can move on to each side of the door and remove our side pieces. Do the same on the other side. We'll remove the interior door handle with two T25 Torx bits. There's a small tab on the electrical connector. Push in on that and pull it out. On either side of the door, we have one small trim clip. I'll be using a set of clip pliers. You can use a flathead screwdriver. You can do the same on the other side. Now we can work around the edge of the door. We have two small electrical connectors here. Same as before, we'll just press in on the tabs. If a connector is difficult to release, it may help to push in as you press in on the tab, then you can pull it out. We have a small grommet here. We can just go ahead and pinch that and start to move our wires out. You want to be careful not to damage any of the wiring or the electrical connectors. We have a small half circle clip on either end of the strut. We're going to use a flathead screwdriver and start working it off from the back side. Do the same on the other side. You want to use something to support the rear door. With both clips removed, we can pop each end off, and there we have it. To install the new strut, each end just pops right on with the clips installed. Line up the ball with the socket and push in. Now we can route our electrical wires back into the body. We can start to push the grommet in on one side and work it around to the other. Now that we have the strut installed, we can remove our support. We can plug in our electrical connectors. Make sure you hear a click. If you don't, make sure they're fully seated and don't pull back out. We can start reinstalling our plastic trim panels. Line up the push clips and work your way around the panel until everything is seated. We can go ahead and reinstall our interior door handle and button. Make sure you plug in the door button. We can reinstall our 2 torque spits. You don't want to over-tighten those. We can reinstall the clips on either side of the main panel. And do the same on the other side. We can reinstall each of our side panels. And it's the same on the other side. And we can reinstall the center panel. It's good to get either end lined up with the other panel. Then we can work along and press in our clips. Once you finish the installation, make sure you test out the door.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.